Plaintiff Janice Wickard says she met the defendant at a bar, and she approached him because having sex with an African-American man was on her bucket list. Janice claims they ended up dating for 3 years, but the defendant started asking her for money and then had other women in her car. She's suing her ex for breach of contract. Defendant Isidore Turner says after Janice propositioned him at the bar, he only intended on having a one-night stand with her to fulfill her bucket list. However, they started dating, and Janice eventually became demanding and bossy and tried to sell him to her friend.
Start with you.
We met in June 2010. I met him in a bar, and actually he was on my bucket list.
How so?
Well, on my bucket list, I planned on buying a house, buying a motorcycle, and I had a black man on my list before I died. And that's how we met.
I guess you've heard good things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And well, we dated for about 3 years, mostly on for the first year and a half. But I let him use
And
my
now
car.
you're suing him, obviously, because he took your money.
Yes.
You fulfilled that stereotype.
No. No, she propositioned me.
I did not proposition him.
Yes,
Go
There
ahead,
is no
ma'am.
possible
So
way
you
that
all
I
dated for
propositioned
how
him.
long?
Well, we dated for about the first year. And I come to find out that while using my car when I was out of town, because I worked traveling, I found out that he was driving another woman around. And in fact, she would leave jewelry in my car, and he never apologized for it. He said, well, you gave me permission the first time. And I said, that did not mean that you should be driving her around in my car all the time. He doesn't get it.
Oh,
Give me your side,
He doesn't get it.
sir.
okay. First of all, I was sitting in the bar minding my own business, and this woman approached me, and she propositioned me. She came up to me and says, looked at me and says, like, you're on my bucket list. I say, what? So you're on my bucket list? What do you mean? You know what I mean.
I didn't say
You know
that.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
ahead.
Isidore, I did not say that.
Yes, you did. Then she went over
said
and
you're
talked
on
to
my
her
bucket
friends for a
list.
while, and then she came back over and she says, we're going to go to this other bar. You want to come with us? I said, okay, I'll go. And then she handed me the keys to her car. And I drove her, and then I went on with her to another bar, and we had a couple drinks. Because, you know, candy's dandy, but liquor is quicker. And
Candy is dandy. Liquor is quicker.
yeah, it is, you know. So I went to her house, and I told her, I said, okay, one time and one time only. And then she
What's
says,
she gonna pay you?
she says, I got, what do you want? I got money. I got a lot of money.
I did not say
Yes,
that.
you
Hold on.
did too.
And then you went through with the act.
Yeah, and then I said, I got to
I
get
did
out
not
of
So
here.
say
you either a gigolo or a prostitute.
Wait a minute now.
Plaintiff Janice Wickard says when she saw the defendant at a bar, she propositioned him because having sex with an African-American man was on her bucket list.
Go ahead, sir.
So anyway, we started seeing each other a little bit, and she wanted, you know, she was fun for a while. We had a lot of fun. But she gets mean and crazy and loud and demanding and bossy.
She was looking for her black man to do all that.
Yep.
Go ahead, sir. Did she say you better do that work before she tried
Yeah,
to
and then
hit
she
you?
tried to, then she was gonna sell me to her friend.
Lord have mercy. Go ahead. I mean, this is
Oh,
the way
my
you're
God,
talking.
he is telling you stories.
This is the way you're talking, sir. You saying it.
Yeah, she'll sell me for sex.
Let's get to the contract you're suing him for, ma'am.
Okay,
What monies did you loan him? Giving me the month and year.
September 2010
How
was the
much?
first time he approached me, $1,500.
Okay.
And then the next time was in November, he wanted $500.
All right. So we're up to 2,000. You're suing him today for 3,500.
And then 614 for his bin, his storage bin.
Okay.
Then I paid for his phone for about 6 months. The first month I said,
But you have an agreement, right, where he signed saying that he owes it.
yeah, I have an agreement that I have
Yeah.
a promissory note.
Let's see it.
That he said he was going to
Sir, what do you say to signing this agreement she's about to give me?
I must have been under stress because I don't remember it. I really don't remember it. She probably scared me to death.
$3,500 you agreed to pay. And has he paid you anything? Obviously not.
Not one penny, not even an attempt.
Sir, the
would have been
assumption
nice.
based on this agreement, unless you can overcome the validity of this agreement, is that you owe. Any defense?
Yes, all the work I was doing around the house for her, stained her deck, washed her house down, and then all my services.
Like,
But
you had a debt and you worked it off.
I was working it off at least, and then she's paying for my services.
No.
You say you worked it off. However, we have to go with what's on the agreement. The only way you can amend a written agreement is with a new written agreement. And unless you have such, or unless she agrees that you worked it off, I must keep you bound to this agreement. You have any evidence where you changed this agreement in writing, or will you admit that he owes less than $35 because he worked it off?
He actually owes more than $35, but when he
You
signed the
did let him work
promissory
some of it off.
note- No, he did not. He said, I'll stain your deck and I'll paint your porches, whatever, because you take me out all the time and you spend money on me when we go to the bars and you let me use your car, so I will do work on your property for that reason.
All right, good enough.
She made me drive her car. She made me even take her car. I didn't want to take her car.
You're pitiful. You think this is a joke, but
It's really, really
the joke is on
bad,
you.
bad.
$3,500 is your judgment according to the agreement. Have a good day.
Well, he's in there and he's is what he's doing. He's not telling the truth. I did not tell him I would pay him for sex. That's
Dennis,
number one.
you did
How do
say
I
that.
feel? How do I feel right now about him? I would like to kill him right now.
See?
And thank God we're not on the same flight when we go back, because I am so furious that he would make me look so bad.
I'm moving out. I'm gonna have to go on the witness protection program.
See, everything's a joke.
Well, Janice, you're nuts.
If you can relate to any of our cases today, visit my website, askjudgemathis.com, and let me know your question.